What if the fall was the first step up? What if the loss was the lesson your growth needed? What if failure wasn't the enemy, but the soil where greatness is planted? We fear the word failure like it's final, but failure is never the end. It's the beginning, the fire, the forge, the friction. In this audiobook, you'll learn why broken plans can build stronger people, why success without scars often lacks soul, and how every no you hear might just be the redirection you needed. It will explain how and why failure is a nursery for success. It will also help you use your failures to achieve your success. Failure plants what success grows later. Walt Disney, the man behind Mickey Mouse and the Disney Empire, didn't start at the top. Before the world knew his name, he was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. His first animation company failed and went bankrupt. There was even a time he couldn't afford rent. But Walt didn't give up. He didn't let rejection define him. Every failure became fuel for his dream. Every no became a reason to work harder. He kept building, not in spite of failure, but because of it. Here's the truth. Your setbacks don't mean you're done. They mean you're being shaped. Every closed door is a push toward the right one. So don't stop now. Shift, grow, keep going, just like Walt did. Failure reveals what's real. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most powerful voices in media, didn't have an easy start. She was fired from her first TV job and told she was unfit for television. They said she was too emotional to succeed. But Oprah didn't shrink. She didn't let their words define her. That same emotional depth they criticized, it became her greatest strength. What once seemed like weakness became the foundation of her empire. Here's the truth. Failure doesn't erase your worth. It reveals it. It strips away the mask and shows you the real you. So don't hide your voice. Own it. Grow through it, just like Oprah did. When plans break, truth begins. When things fall apart, it often feels like the end, but it's really the beginning of something better. Think about the person who loses the job they thought was everything, only to start a business that brings them real purpose. Or the one who walks away from a relationship and finally rediscovers who they are without it. It's in the breaking that we begin to rebuild. Not what we lost, but what we truly needed. The truth is, broken plans make room for better paths. Sometimes failure isn't failure at all, it's a redirection. It's life quietly saying, "This isn't the way, I've got more for you." Failure isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent, a quiet voice whispering, "You're not enough." It shows up in real life, in real people. The entrepreneur who never tries again after their first business fails. The parent who lies awake, feeling like they're letting their kids down. The student who hides bad grades and starts to believe they're not smart. The creative who stops sharing because their last post didn't get likes. This is the shame loop, where one moment of failure becomes a full identity. But shame is not your story. You are not your mistake. You are who you choose to become after it all. And yes, you are allowed to rebuild. Slowly, fully, freely. Remember, if you're going to fail, fail in the direction of growth. Let's get one thing straight. Every great person you admire has failed, not once, not quietly. They've failed publicly, painfully, and often when everything was on the line. But here's what makes them different. They didn't let failure become a wall. They used it as a stepping stone. They fell forward, not backward, not sideways, forward, toward the next try, the next lesson, the next version of themselves. So if you stumble, stumble with purpose. If you fall, fall in the direction of where you're trying to go. Let failure add power to your pace. Let it shape your stride, not steal it. So keep this in mind. You're not here to get it perfect. You're here to grow through it. Every misstep is part of the movement. Keep stepping, keep learning, fail forward. The pain speaks, but so does purpose. Walt Disney's journey wasn't quiet. He faced bankruptcy. He heard rejection after rejection. He was criticized, doubted, dismissed. But every no that came his way didn't silence him. It echoed back louder. And with every echo came a clearer vision. A world he could see, even when no one else could. He kept hearing something deep inside, a story to tell, a world to build, a dream that refused to die. Failure didn't end his story. It sharpened his message, refined his voice, and anchored his purpose. Your setback has a sound too. Can you hear it? That ache in your chest? That idea you can't shake? It's not telling you to stop, it's calling you to speak, to build, to try again, not as the same person, but as someone wiser. Every setback carries a message. Lean in, listen close. Purpose is speaking. Listen. Success without failure is often shallow, but success because of failure, that's deep. Let's go back to Walt Disney one last time. He was told he had no imagination. Let that sink in. The man who gave us entire worlds was once told he couldn't dream. He didn't let those words define him. He didn't fight to prove them wrong. He fought to prove himself right. He turned rejection into fuel. He built the most imaginative company in the world. He failed his way into legacy, and so can you. If you failed, good. It means you tried. It means you're human. It means you have a story to tell. Now build. Now begin. Let failure be your blueprint, not your burden. Don't run from it. Rise from it. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every great story starts with a fall. Every hero rises because they hit the ground first. They rise because they dared to get back up. Failure is not your enemy. It's your beginning. It's the first line in your comeback story. So, if you're standing in the ruins of something, a dream, a plan, a version of yourself, pause. And remember this. Ruins make space for what's next. And what's next might just be everything. Keep going. The story isn't over. It's just getting good.